I got anybody waiting? Yes, I do. No, I don't. You have not got anybody in the house and got likes. Hey, now, Peruski, where you been, dear? I'm doing okay. I've had a bad week. Hey, Terry, thanks for the Christmas card, Terry. I liked it. Yeah, where is that card? Right there it is. Right there. I thank you very much. Nice card. I've had a bad week. Uh, I, I don't know if I was. Oh, life's full of complications, that's for sure. Uh, I can't. What the date? The date's the 14th, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, 10 more days to Christmas. Hey, Barbara. Sorry I've been out a week. I hadn't did any lives or anything. I just, well, everybody knows, not my favorite time of the year, but I did get out today. Um, I I got a video that'll go up in the morning. I I seen a laundry basket sitting on the side of the road, and it's full of stuff, nothing I was interested in. And there was a few canned groceries in there. I didn't get none of it, but I there was 2 dozen eggs sitting down there in the bottom of the basket, and I'm like, did somebody put eggs out? I wasn't gonna take them, and I thought I smelled something, but I went ahead and opened. Hey, Tia's mom, how you doing, dear? And Lisa. Uh, I I I opened the carton of eggs, and guess what? They was all broke, most of them, and they were rotten. I wish the smell would have hit me before I picked them up, and I accidentally spilt some of the crap on my pants, and I smelt rosy. Oh, I'll think twice before I pick something up like that. I was just curious why it was kind of an odd place for it to be sitting. Had a bunch of kids' toys and stuff in there. But anyway, no, folks, I'm all right. I just hadn't been a good week. Um, where you going, Barbara? You leaving already? Well, nobody has to stay. I was just letting people know I'm okay. I just been kind of down and just forgetting stuff. Uh, I uh, just out of sorts, you know. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm just down and everything, and I get kind of upset sometimes when people I watch their videos and all of a sudden they disappear and they don't say nothing, and all of a sudden I realize I just done the same cotton picking thing. But I just that's what this video's about, and that's about it. I just uh, I'm starting to put videos back up. I got one to be up in the morning. Uh, and Christmas is almost here. Uh, I'm out of sorts, folks. Um, Lisa, look at that. When you see that video I'm putting up tomorrow, look at there's a shrub on there that I like to know what it is. The man that owns it, he don't know what it is either, and he's been trying to root some of it, and he can't. And I told him I'd root him some. I know I can root some because I got one sitting over here, I think, getting ready to root. He was wetting them, putting hormone powder on them, and then just sticking them in the dirt. That might work for some things, but it's not working for a lot of things like that. I have a hard time doing that, getting anything to work. Who farted? I got something there with all that. I got up this morning, got ready for work, and realized when I got to work, I put my underwear on. Bye. I don't. You mean you didn't notice? I've done that, but I noticed right away. I got these sweatpants on over, and one day I kept they what the back was sliding down. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong, and that's what it was. I had them on backwards. But it's not a good time of year for me. But yeah, I'm trying. It's not as bad as it was last year. Of course, last year I was just getting over COVID, and which reminds me, I was I've been wanting to get me a T-shirt. This is a new one, by the way. My daughter got it for me. It's got long sleeves on it. Uh, I've been wanting to get me a T-shirt that says COVID survivor or something to that effect. I seen one that said COVID veteran, COVID-19 veteran, and had a bunch of little medals printed on it and stuff, you know, and but all them shirts they want $19.99 for the T-shirt plus about $8 shipping. I ain't paying I'm not paying $28 for no dang T-shirt. I'd like to have one, but there's no way I can do. And Walmart don't sell them with that stuff on it. So I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if I could get my Teespring to print me. I wonder how much them would be. I used to advertise my stuff on my page, my Junkdobbers shirts and stuff, but uh, I got COVID, and then I've just not done it since then. But let me see. I don't want to leave nobody out here. Hey, Marty, how you doing, sir? Um, yeah. See you later, Barbara. Appreciate you stopping by, dear. And you too, Lisa. But I will be putting a video up in the morning. Put his underpants on backwards. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Troy, I believe I done noticed them drawers backwards right off the bat. Of course, it depends on what kind you wear. You know, if you wear, it might not be so noticeable if you're wearing the boxer shorts, but if you're wearing the jockey shorts, that wouldn't work at all. You must be wearing boxers. How you feeling, Marty? Um, Something else I was wanting to talk about. I can't remember what it is. This little camera that somebody sent me, it's not a GoPro, but it's very similar to that one I got that didn't work out at all. But it does some kind of funny stuff, you know. Well, it's not a touch screen for one thing. I don't like that, and it doesn't. It's got a remote that you wear on your wrist when you're out with it, but it doesn't beep or anything like on the GoPro. When you stop recording, it's got some beeps it makes, and when you start recording, it got some beeps, and when you turn it off, it's got some beeps. It does, but this don't do that. Uh, I may be getting a GoPro for Christmas. Don't I don't know. Well, I know they was talking about it. My middle grandson and my oldest grandson and my daughter, they was going to go in together and get me one. And she asked me, did I want a Hero 10 or no, I don't want one like I'd be happy with the one like I had, the 7. 7 or 8's fine with me because it's got all them other features and stuff that I wouldn't ever use. So it'd be like having something that you don't really need. Uh, Still in crazy pain. Seeing an EMT tomorrow. I go for lab work on the 27th of December and I go to the doctor on the 3rd. And I'm fixing to run out of medicine. I'm going to have to get my daughter to call them tomorrow and raise Cane because I'm getting low. I'm getting really low on some of my meds. Oh, whew. Oh man. You still here, Barbara? I thought you was going, dear. You stay as long as you want to go when you please. Oh, I'm gonna start trying to catch up on some videos. Man, that was some terrible stuff. Them tornadoes and everything that hit them places. Uh, in Kentucky mainly is the one I was thinking about. I got a lady, one of my subscribers, Mary Beth. Um, she lives in Kentucky, so I don't know exactly where that was, what proximity of that she was in. Uh, but that one factory, that candle factory that made candles, and they was working a second shift that they don't normally have, but they said with the Christmas orders and everything, it was scented candles that they make. And they had over 100 people working in there, And now some are saying, well, we wanted to go home when the warnings was coming down, and they told us if we left, we'd be fired and stuff like that. So I don't know how much of that's true, or I don't know. You just don't. You know what some people saying, but some people say things. It turns out later on it's not true. So I don't make no. Well, it doesn't matter what I think anyway. But I think with the warnings coming down, they had 2 or 3 warnings coming down, and they wouldn't let nobody go. And 8 people were killed in there. So I don't know. I don't know, and that they employed a lot of people, but it flat leveled that factory. I mean, it's gone, and some of them other places are gone, and uh, I don't know. Uh, Well, they're going to town on that house next door now. They've got a roof on it, and not shingles, but the other stuff that's on it. Uh, the walls are up inside. They've been banging around in there. They got started early this morning, and they were still going at it after when it was dark a while ago. So I don't know what. I've been going over and getting some scrap pieces of wood and stuff. I want to make me some benches, and they leaving some pretty good sized pieces of 2x4s and 2x6s, some 2x8s. But I don't know. Dobber, a family member of mine, killed himself on my birthday. What? A family member of mine killed himself on my birthday. What? What relation was he to you, Troy? Gosh. And right here at Christmas. Oh, it was an uncle. I had an uncle do himself in. Of course, my dad did that too. And I had a friend that I've lost a friend like that, an uncle and my dad, and maybe a cousin. I think it was a second cousin. Yeah, it was a second cousin, not the first cousin. But I don't know why anybody do that. Sometimes people say things. I had a friend I've known for 50 years, and he was we went to the same church and everything, and he was the what do you call it? What do you call the person that's in charge of the choir and all that? He was the head of that. And the last time I seen him, he was about 75. He was older than me, and his wife had passed away. And I was asking how he was doing stuff, and he said, "I just wish the Lord would go on and take me away from here. I'm tired. I'm tired of it and stuff, And I think he finally passed away. Shotgun. Golly, man. Uh, I wonder who. My dad used he used a pistol, a handgun, and he didn't shoot himself in the head. He shot himself. He just laying on the bed and pointed it down right about where he thought his heart was and shot himself in the heart. And the reason being for that, knowing Daddy, he didn't want to look bad in the casket. He wanted to look good in the casket. And so he shot himself in the heart. And some people don't like to take pictures of somebody in the casket. Somebody took a picture of Daddy in the casket. I got one of the pictures of it. I hadn't seen it in years and years and years, and I can tell you exactly what he had on. And it was a beige suit, white shirt and tie, and a red rose, a real red rose in the lapel. He was 57 years old. He wasn't even old enough to draw Social Security. 57. Uh, I wasn't shocked when he did that. Well, I was just kind of neutral. I wasn't shocked. Uh, my brother kept complaining about that. I said, "You just didn't seem to care one way or the other." And when he called me to tell me that Daddy what he'd done, he said, kept saying, "Are you sitting down, Mackie? Are you sitting down?" I said, "What? Are you sitting down?" I said, "No, but I'll sit down. Now what?" Then he said, "Told me what Daddy did." Oh, it. I mean, I was upset about it. I was just kind of neutral. Just kind of neutral. Um. Oh wow! Holy crap! Pain. I better not stand up. Hey, Scrap and Pal, man. Man, I'm telling you what, about the scrap you find, I just can't believe people putting stuff out like that. And what was the brand name of those, all them tools you found? Golly, Ned, well, it was a high, those are high dollar brand things. Uh, Okay, Hoof Hearted, thank you so much for coming by, my friend. And I apologize for being gone for a week, but I was just out of sorts. And D-Wall, yeah, yeah, I can't for it. All them tools. Oh, like I said, you got quality scrap up here, but it ain't down here. It's not down here, my friend. My dumb ass. Throw in it all my spaghetti seasoning. Guess what dinner was going to be. You ain't no dumbass, Barbara. Oh my goodness. Paul ain't got no wrench on my thing. I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, look at the Christmas card that Terry Reed sent me. I love this thing. And believe it or not, I got one last year. I don't know who it was. I can't remember who it was from, but it's a beautiful card. Um, I like it. We got two trees up. One, why ain't the lights on? Hey, Jay. What if he's in there? Why's the lights off on that tree? I'll have to do something about that. Oh, I'm giving, I'm giving, I'm giving, I got a gift I'm gonna give my daughter, and it's not bought. It's something I make or I'm making. I know she'll like it. Uh, I've already had done it dinner. She come home later on about 5 o'clock with tacos from Taco Bell. I'm not crazy about spaghetti. I had spaghetti one time that I really liked. It was at a Italian restaurant, and I never tasted spaghetti that good before. But I like the real fine. I don't like that regular size spaghetti. I like that thinner stuff. And yeah, if I'd have been thinking about it, uh, if I'm living another year, I'm probably gonna uh, Polly Singleton. Polly Singleton. That's a new name here. Are you new to the channel, Polly? Um, uh, Polly Singleton. Bohfyi. Excuse me, but I don't know what that means. And well, I got some things I'm gonna be trying to make. I wished I'd have thought about doing it early, 2 or 3 months ago. But of course, I'm always a day late and a dollar short. I won't get no check this month from YouTube. No, nowhere even close. Uh, and I keep losing subscribers, but I keep getting, I keep getting. Well, I picked up 2 in the last week, but I lost 3. So when you don't have no more subscribers than I got, you notice them. You notice them. I'm right now at 1,277. And at one time, I was about 5 away from 1,300. But I really don't have that much interesting content. I don't know what to do. I got some things that I'm gonna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna make up some fertilizer, homemade fertilizer that's good for my tomatoes and my pepper plant. I got tomatoes. I probably got half a dozen tomatoes out there about the size of a marble right now. They're getting big. Um, and I've got 2 more eggplants that's coming on, and once those are done, I'm gonna give that one a haircut and get ready to winter them over. And I'm gonna have a lot more eggplants starting in the spring, or maybe earlier than that. Uh, and tomatoes. Uh, I'm also gonna do potatoes again, but I'm gonna do it with some common sense. Somebody told me, I think it was Lisa, told me I need to have patience. Well, I didn't think they were going to do anything. Turns out they were. But, and I'm going to be talking to more people. I love talking to people, and I want to go down there and talk to some homeless people. Uh, I can't give them anything. Well, I gave that one the other day. I think I put that video up where I went and stopped talking I started talking that gun. I still can't believe I did that. That $5 was something I needed, and I was sitting there talking, he's homeless and all that stuff, and next thing I know, I took off my hat. I had it sitting up there in my hat band, and I give him a $5 bill. I mean, I didn't regret it. I was just shocked that I did it. I was shocked that I did it. But, oh boy, I done forgot his name. His name was Edward, and he's from California. And also, there's this one street over. You go way down that street, and it's a kind of a secluded. It's a wooded area there, and there's a bunch of homeless people living in there. Uh, I'm thinking about going down there. A man, somebody that's on my video that'll be up tomorrow. He was talking about going down there, and he said he got scared of one of them one time, and he was talking about. He said, "Well, I carry a gun, and I just don't go back." He said, "I don't go back." He said, "If I pull that gun out, I'm gonna shoot the person or something like that." I'll have to look at the video. I can't remember what all he said, but he's letting me get cuttings off or something. We're doing a family in need this Christmas. Nothing for ourselves. Oh yeah, the school used to do that. Uh, what school was that? Was that the one Joey was at? I can't remember. But anyhow, I just apologize for disappearing for a week, and I won't do that again. I at least will, uh, if I'm able, you know. And folks, I'll tell you, I'm just scared to death of getting this COVID again. It just worries me no end. And I see, I'm not going to stress to anybody if somebody says, "Well, I'm not getting the shots," the vaccines. I'm not going to get up there and start telling, "Well, you need to do that and all that." That's their decision. Uh, but then when somebody I know wouldn't get the shot, like my first cousin Frankie, wouldn't get the shot, and he got it, boy, and it killed him. And I feel kind of maybe I should have got on him about it or something. I don't know. But their house burnt down last month. Oh, I've been there, done that. I've had I've lost two houses in house fires. Well, actually, they weren't site built homes. They were mobile homes, and got up one morning and there was no hot water, and our hot water heater was run off of gas. And I went out there and got everything straight and lit it back up and come back in the house. And the next thing I know, it was that compartment in there was on fire, and it was rural, and with nothing we could do. Thank you so much, Barbara. I appreciate that so much. Uh, I wish I could give all of y'all the gifts. I want so bad. I feel guilty, yet I get gifts every year. and they're fixing to spend, I don't know, $300 or something on another GoPro for me, stuff like that. She just went and bought me some new t-shirts and pants, and uh, I'm sure there'll be something there. And by the way, Donovan is doing good at Walmart. Um, and the funny thing is, when he was in high school, there was these two girls. They were twins, and Donovan had the hots for them. And guess who? Guess who his boss is? The manager boss in his department that he works in at Walmart. It's Tara, one of his classmates that he had the hots for. I don't think that'll be a problem for him. He knows she's married and got a couple of babies. Oh my goodness. And I was something happened when he was in high school. Uh, I don't think Tara had anything to do with it, but I think a boy she knew real good did. Somebody's Donovan got his class ring, and it was custom made and all that stuff, and one of the boys talked him and let him wear it just one day at home. He never saw that ring again. Donovan was easy to take advantage of. He was easy to take advantage of. For some stickers. I've been saying I'm going to make stickers. Maybe that's what I ought to do. Stickers, I could send everybody a plant. I got plants up the wazoo, and I'm still rooting more stuff. I went out today and took a bunch of cutting. Went by this one place. This man was out there trimming some hedges and stuff, and I always admired them hedges. I don't know what they are, but maybe Naparuski and Lisa can tell me what they are. They got kind of a silver tint to them or something. But I've been missing Naparuski. She was in here a while ago. I don't know if she's still here or not. Uh, I need to send her an email. I got some questions I want to ask her. My daughter, who is diabetic, overweight, and has asthma, just got over a bad case of COVID, as well as my 5-year-old granddaughter. Now they have natural immunity. Well, hopefully that, I don't know how long that natural immunity lasts, but I don't know. It's been a year since I've had it. Actually, let's see, I got it in August of last year, so I've had it 12 months, 15 months. So I don't know, but I'm still just scared to death of it, folks. If I got it again and had to go in the hospital, my mindset would probably be I ain't gonna make it out of here this time. The circuit board in our stove burned up yesterday. You know what? There's so much new stuff on a lot of these appliances. My monitor right now, I'm looking over here at the left-hand corner. There's big black spots like an L shape there, and it's covering the spot where I click on to shut the computer down. And I have to fish around to find it. And this monitor was a Christmas gift last Christmas, and it's not lasted no time. Monitors used to last for years, before they come up those CRT monitors, but these flat screen stuff, they don't last. They don't last. So I've got this one that's got a bad spot. That one over there's got a bad spot, but it's not as bad as this one here. So, anyhow, I wonder if that would make, let's see, does that do, no, that don't do what StreamYard does. I'm on YouTube's thing. I like YouTube because it's got certain things about it that I like. I like to know how many thumbs up I'm getting and stuff like that, and it shows it. And I guess when you, I don't know how it's monitored. Hey, my Irish friend with 7 kids, how you doing, sir? I seen a video today of a fishing knot. I wish there was some way I could show you that and see if you know what that is. It looked complicated. But yeah, them circuit boards and stuff, man, they can go, uh, and cars. A friend of ours, she's mainly a friend of my daughter's, Rosa. She just bought a new vehicle. It's a Jeep something or other. And my daughter was telling me about it, and I said, I bet that thing probably cost $3,000 or more. And she said 45 grand. And telling me about all the bells and whistles on it. I can't believe the stuff they're putting out. It's just more stuff that you can have problems with. Always fishing. I used to fish a lot. Used to keep the freezer full of rainbow trout and walleyes or pikes. And those walleyes that was up there in Nantahala Lake in North Carolina, uh, those things were it's a pike, but it's not like the big ones up north. But them things was delicious. And there was also something in there, and all they call it, they put a bunch of salmon in that lake as feeder fish, and they survived. And now every once in a while, somebody will catch one of them. This landlocked salmon. Well, I don't want to catch it twice, Barbara. I'll tell you that. Sleeper. Yeah, that's ours. I didn't connect the dots there. But anyway, I appreciate all y'all coming in. Barbara, I appreciate the donation there. Uh, am I leaving something unsaid? Yeah, I know one thing. I got to put some pants on. I'm freezing. My legs is bare. But yeah, I spilt them rotten eggs on my pants. Yeah. It's on the video to be up tomorrow. Yeah. I can't believe I even opened that thing, knowing full well that they're not going to be any good. I wouldn't have took them if they did look good, because that stuff been sitting there a while and drained on too. But it had a real high quality stink about it. I can tell you that. And you go in there and look in the clothes hamper and get a whiff. It's still smelling. She's supposed to do my laundry tonight, though. Can't do my white. She's out of bleach. But guys, I appreciate y'all coming by so much. I've just been out of sorts, and I was beginning to think depression was setting in or something, but I just didn't. I did, and guess what? Survivor came on last Wednesday, And I was just so out of sorts, I didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about it. And I can't remember if I had a live stream last Wednesday or not. But tomorrow is Survivor, and it's the finale. This will be the last Survivor, so I can, quick as that's over, I can shut down my account with CBS Paramount, because that's costing me almost $10 a month to keep that TV thing going, and I only get it when Survivor's on, because that's all I'm getting it for. It costs me $9 a month, but we don't have no TV, and I go I watch some news. Curiosity killed a cat. Yeah, you're right. Um, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, uh, I appreciate. I wish Mary Beth would come on. Christy didn't come on. Elena didn't come on. Naparuski came on. That was a nice surprise. Uh, hadn't seen Cupcake Girl in a while. There's several of them here. And Paul, man, I can't. Y'all need to go look at that video of Paul's. Uh, the quality of the stuff that he's finding. I don't even like to call it scrap, because it's not scrap. He found all these whole set of DeWalt uh, electric tools laying there. And you know there's nothing wrong with them, because all that stuff wouldn't break down at once like that, you know. Uh, but anyway, yeah, he finds some quality stuff. And of course, I went digging today when I seen that basket down all that stuff, and I knew I wasn't going to get nothing when I did it, but I did get something—a bunch of rotten eggs spilled on the pan. All right, guys, I can't play no music, but I appreciate all of you being here, and I won't do a live stream. Well, I might do a live stream tomorrow night. Depends on how I feel. But it'll be early, because the finale's tomorrow night boy, oh boy, there went my memory, on Survivor. Gosh, I wish my mind wasn't doing that. I was talking to that guy today about memory. I couldn't remember stuff good anymore, and he was talking. He's 74, and he's on the video. Uh, and he was talking about he forgets stuff now, you know, but he ain't forgetting stuff like I do. Anyway, Terry Reed, thank you so much for the Christmas card. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, it did. Can't believe I done that. And it's done. Lord have mercy. It did. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate it so much. I may do a live stream tomorrow night, but I'm definitely trying to do a video a day now. I know I got one planned for tomorrow. It's one subject thing. I'm going to be making some homemade fertilizer from start to finish. Thank you, Marty. Tell Christy I love her. Well, I love all of you. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Y'all have a good one. And there we go.